Alright, I'm back. This time we got Fieldwork Brewing, and this is a brewery out of California. This one's called St. Thomas IPA, coming in at 6.7. We got a nice little scene being painted on the back here. Good looking stuff. Nice artwork. Let's see, do they give us anything worth mentioning? Brewed with mosaic hops. That might be about it. Alright. Let's fucking crack it and get down to the good part. Tasting this shit. Alright. Got one of my favorite IPA glasses right here. It's like the shape of it. Does nice things. Looks like this is one of them ones that has some floaties in it. And that's no big deal at all. Nothing to be worried about. That's just like yeast that has been fully spent or whatever. It's done its job. So nothing to worry about. We're gonna drink it. It's pretty good stuff. You can't go wrong with Mosaic. Mosaic's one of those hype hops. Just tons of flavor. Really, really juicy. Not very bitter on this one. Low bitterness. But very juicy, very fruity. And just generally good shit. Can't go wrong when it comes to Mosaic. Looks like I got a little snow globe action going on. Alright. We got Løthur White in collaboration with the Razor Company. And I really like the label on this one. Clean and classy. Over here, we got the side label. I believe this is the version 2 soap base. Or 1.2, depending on whoever the hell you ask. Because same ingredients, different ratios. There's a look at that. There's a look at the soap on the inside. We kind of got like a chocolate brown colored going on. A little bit of marbling. As you can kind of see, it's like whiter in some sections and darker in some sections. The puck actually, I don't want it to come all the way out, but you can see it's loose in the jar. So it's not actually sticking to the sides. And when it came to me, it already looked like it had been scraped. So I don't really know what that's about. Maybe the artisan put too much in and then scraped some back out to get it to the correct weight. I don't really know. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just going to assume it is at the correct weight and not be negative. Alright, let's move on. I already got it lathered up. My beautiful Lancaster Razorworks shave bowl. Doesn't get much more badass than that. Got it lathered up today with my Turn and Shave shaving brush right here. And this was the custom with silver and black on the top and bottom. And then white and black marble in the middle. And on top we got a Badger knot. No name, no hype Badger knot. Just real good shit. So let's get into it. The Løthur White is based on a fragrance by Walmo. And I forgot if it's like Walmo signature or whatever. I didn't really do the necessary research that I should have because kind of on a time crunch right now. So that's that. Got a very nice hydrated looking lather. I don't know if it'll come across on the screen, but looks good on my side. Has a nice shine to it. I always enjoy using this old brush. Had this brush for years. I think it's a very classy, stubby little brush. And the Badger knot is ungelled, and so it still has a gentle scrub, which I do enjoy. I don't really build too much on the neck like I used to. I get it pretty much completely built in the bowl, and then I'll bring it to the face afterwards. And really either way works for me, but just a little bit of scrubbing just to get the lather up under the whiskers. That's usually plenty enough for me. Løthur is good stuff. I've never really disliked Løthur. I have been openly I have openly criticized on the Løthur lovers like the fanboys. But Johnny himself, the artisan, has always been real stand-up, and he's just been a real good dude, like, in all of our interactions, our short conversations, and just feedback and stuff like that. He's just been a real solid dude, and can't really say nothing bad about Johnny himself. I think I just get more hyped up on other facets surrounding the brand Løthur. Today we're going to be using the Rockwell, and this is actually going to be on the R4 plate, and I have no idea. Oh yeah, I think you'll be able to see it. This is on the 4 plate. So, and I got a Perma sharp blade with about 3 uses in it, so it's by no means a new blade. Let's go ahead and get into the shave a little bit. This is the Rockwell that Lord Shady sent me. Good friend of mine, my degenerate brother, Lord Shady. He sent it to me for free. I was on a rant talking about how I put my Rockwell on loan to a friend and they never gave it back. And he took it upon himself to send me his Rockwell, which I thought was absolutely awesome. I'm a huge fan of the Rockwell, and lately I've been having it on my mind a lot because I've been comparing it to the new Blackland Era. And I think they're very much competitors. And I chose the 4 plate today because I own the 4 plate on the Era, and I've used it a few times now. And so I just wanted to kind of do like a non side-by-side comparison. Just get a feel for how the number 4 compares to the number 4 on the other razor. So far, so good. The Rockwell is, although it's like a no frills type razor, like it's just like an everyday man's razor, the Rockwell is just such a solidly designed and mass-produced razor. It's kind of hard for me to find much to criticize about it. I heard they had a price increase recently, and I did look that up and confirm it. So the regular Rockwell 6S used to be $100, and now it is $120. And if you want a color-coded option like this black one, or they have a blue one or a red one, if you wanted one of the color-coded options, those are now $150 for the stainless steel. And so definitely not something that I'm happy about, that they had a price increase. But keeping that in mind, you're getting 6 plate options, so you could really dial up or dial down your shave on any given situation that you're in. Maybe you have a week's worth of growth, or maybe you only have a day's worth of growth. You could really dial it up or dial it down depending on the situation. So you get 6 plates for that price, and it's still really not bad. If you don't mind an alloy or like a chromed version, those are $50. The Rockwell 6C. And I don't really know what their different color variants are. I think they have like rose gold and gunmetal, and like a white chrome. But I don't really know what the prices are for those because I don't own one, and I haven't really been researching those as of late. But those options are there for you. All those different options are there for you, and there's like a cheaper option and then a more premium option. And they even have, like the Rockwell, was it T2 or something, which is the fully adjustable one with the ring adjustment on the shaft of the razor handle. So Rockwell definitely has more options available to you in the adjustable razor category, and they definitely hit multiple budgets as well, and you still get the full 6 settings for one price. So that's kind of badass. When I eventually do a full side-by-side comparison, I am fully expecting the Rockwell to just blow the Blackland Razors Era out of the water. As I've been using the Rockwell for a long time, and I've been using the Era for the last few days, quite a bit, and I'm gathering my thoughts, and the more I gather, the more this looks like a landslide victory for the Rockwell. But we'll go over that in the full review. As far as this shave is going, I definitely my last shave, I used the Era, and it left me with a number of weepers, and the aftermath of having the weepers is that your skin isn't in the best condition. So I did see that I got at least one weeper somewhere on the neck after pass 1. I'm not really gonna blame that on the Rockwell because my skin was in a jacked up condition. That was left behind from the Era. And that probably sounds biased, but that is the truth. The Løthur is working very well. Pretty easy to lather up. It has a nice bold and banging scent strength. I've been smelling it this entire shave, so it's definitely at least 5 or 6. It's definitely there to be enjoyed. I'm not really struggling to smell it throughout the course of the shave, so definitely happy about that. It's based off of a nice cologne, so I'm definitely happy about that. It has kind of this kind of dry sweetness to it. I know the cologne it's based off of is supposed to have a prominent tiramisu note, and I kind of agree with the people who say that tiramisu note is not really there, but it still comes across as a nice cologne fragrance. And so, although it doesn't hit the nail on the head as far as the cologne that it's actually trying to duplicate, still think the finished product smells pretty good. So if you can find a way to get past the fact that it doesn't smell exactly like the cologne that it's duping, If you can find a way to get past that, then I think you can find some enjoyment with this one. And there's that ever so slight, tiny ass weeper down there. We're gonna go right over it because I gotta get this, I have a little curl or a swirl right there where my hair, right on the Adam's apple. So I usually do a little bit of buffing there to get the BBS that I crave. Now, in all honesty, I don't use the Rockwell on plate 4 that often. Plate 5 is actually my favorite preference. Oh, and look at this one. This one got another weeper right there. Plate 5 is actually my preference. But this plate 4 still has a low level, appreciable blade feel, which I very much enjoy. The plate 5 has just a hair more than that. But both of them feel very smooth, non-threatening, very user-friendly. The angle just kind of falls right into place, and I feel like it's kind of a wide angle, so even if you're a little bit off, it's still going to cut and it's still going to be comfortable. So there's too many positives, man. There's too many positives when it comes to the Rockwell. And this the soap definitely did its job. No problems there. I know Løthur has a really good post shave. I'm not gonna jump out the window like the Løthur fanatics. I'm not gonna jump out the window like them and say this is the best post shave and the best shave soap with the best slickness and the best density and the best scents and the best artist. I couldn't just go one video without hating. What is wrong with me? But I'm not gonna jump out the window and say all that. But it's a good soap, so I will say that. All right. I think I just like stirring up shit, you know what I mean? Like, these are my real thoughts. It's not like I'm saying shit that I don't believe, but I'm just an asshole. All right, very nice, good residual slickness. This level 4 left me pretty much on the cusp of BBS. I mean, there is DFS areas. It's kind of my trouble spots. So right over here, like on either side, there's just a small, about a penny size patch on both sides. And I just always struggle to get that unless the razor has kind of medium to mid-high efficiency right there. I'm not gonna shave myself into more irritation though. I'm just gonna leave it where it lies and get into some post shave. This is the Lancaster Razor Works Black Sheep Towel in light red. His second iteration of this was much deeper red, kind of like the color of my t-shirt. So he's definitely gotten better and more vibrant colors as time goes on. I don't know what he changed, but he figured something out. Big fan of Lancaster Razor Works. And I'm still smelling the scent off Løthur White. Still smelling it through the end of this shave. Even though, you know, I'm taking it off the face, still smell it. Still smells great. Let's go ahead and take a sip because I kind of neglected this a little bit. Oh yeah. All right. Aftershave splash for today is Murphy and McNeil's Old Sport Aftershave Splash. This one is an alcohol aftershave, but he has non-alcohol options. He also has non-mentholated and mentholated options, as well as balms. I mean, the choices for customization when it comes to your shave the way you want it, Murphy & McNeil really does it up. I'm a big fan of Murphy & McNeil. And, shameless plug, I do have a, not a promo code, but like a referral code or an affiliate link. There it is. Scrambling my brain to find the right words. But this one, I have an affiliate link, and I'll put that in the description of the video, where I also put other links. Yay me for doing links. And then I also do, like, I state which products I used and what channels I mentioned, and also the name and brewery of the beer I drink. So all that's on there in the description of the video. If you never knew, I don't really mention it or push it, but I did today. So Old Sport, definitely a different scent, but it's still a very nice, warm cologne-like scent, and I really enjoy that one. So that's it for today's shave. Really good shave. I did get a couple weepers, but I feel like that was just kind of destined to happen because yesterday's shave was also kind of rough. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta shave over scarred skin. Shit happens. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Snow globe down the hatch.